Bill Dobson again. We keep bumping into each other on all these reviews and festivals. And Tom Shanklin of Wales International. So we're trying can you get that? The Young Rev. It's obviously got a lot to do with the original Reverend James, but we'll let Bill explain the brewing process and the difference between the two beers, if that's okay, Bill.
Yeah, fine. Well, a lot of people know the original Reverend James, beer that's been produced for a long time, 4.5% ABV, and it's been looked all across the whole of the UK as a real quality cascade. What we wanted to do was bring out a beer that was lower ABV, so it made it a little bit more sessional, with all the characteristics of its father beer, the Reverend James. So the 3.7%, it's malty, real solid flavour as the Reverend James with its lower ABV. It's been only recently released in London as a test market, so exposure to what we think of it. You're the man that judges the beer, so you...
Should we all have a taste? I'm getting a lot of caramel notes in here. Caramel and a lot of sweet malt, like you mentioned. But it's very, very smooth. Very, very smooth. Tom was a rugby tackle man all the way.
That was Betty's dogs.
It's a very, very nice beer. I like how the beer needs is the glass.
Sorry about my dad, he's just coming in for a fight.
Tom Stan's just come in for a beer. Just barged his way in.
Very thirsty, very thirsty.
So Tom, you're the ambassador now for Brains.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it? And I bet it must be a great job.
About 2 years.
2 years.
This is probably the best gig I've been to today.
Must be.
Sampling beer,
Sampling beer.
everything. Just had a bit of that. I might be able to drink about 5 pints of that without getting drunk.
5 pints. I'd be on the deck if I drank 5 pints of that.
It's only 3.7.
Not
You'll
much
be all right.
there, but it tastes.
No way.
The thing is, what I love about these beers that get brewed is that they're 3.7%, as Tom just mentioned, but there's so much flavour.
Honestly,
If I was to pick up a lager, which was a 4-pack of lager, which was 3.7%, it would be no flavours whatsoever, really, would there? In that, it would just be a bit of water and a bit of maize. But what I love about the booming real ale trade at the moment is the fact that these beers have got so much flavour for the ABV, and it's something the Americans cannot grasp. Do you agree with that, Bill? That they just cannot grasp the fact that we can make so many flavours for such a low ABV beer.
Reverend James isn't a hoppy beer, it's a malty beer, it's got the caramel flavour, so we don't have to throw loads of hops in a beer. That's one way we can just pick out certain characteristics and still make a beer that's packed full of flavour, at the same time. We've got other beers on here like our IPA, where we've got a low ABV as well.
Can you get in there? Sorry, Bill. Where's the IPA?
Yeah, I told you being the bar manager. Smash it, thank you, sir.
Like that?
Yeah.
So that was the IPA. Sorry, Bill.
So with the IPA, we've used hops to give real depth of character and flavour. And again, a beer, in that case, 3.4%. So Tom's about 10 pints of that, still be standing.
Don't believe it, Tom?
Maybe. I'm looking for that 8.
That's not good going.
Yeah, not bad.
So Tom, have you always been a bitter and a real ale drinker, or is it something you've moved on to over the years?
Most people, yeah. Start off really drinking lager, alcohols.
That's it, yeah.
Anything I get hold of, really. But the older I get, more sort of social drinking you do.
The market's booming. There's talk of real ale and craft beer doing a wine. In the 70s and 80s, wine was like a small, not a small market, but people used to buy small amounts of wine. Now all of a sudden there's wine everywhere. There's wine in supermarkets, and there's talk of real ale and craft beer doing a wine. Can you see that?
I think it's already there. It's already got the foundation. There's thousands of beers here just showing the it's already there. You know, raising that awareness within people. Craft beer isn't proper, you know, for the old-fashioned people. Have a look around today. Any of the places, people of all ages here, great brewery. Great beer. Offending anyone, if you
Next time we'll start growing my beard for next year. Start today, I think, yeah.
For next year's festival?
Yeah, do it next year. When I'm down there, beer everywhere, food in there. Good in there.
So, Tom, with rugby now, if you don't want to ask me about rugby, I know we're at a beer festival. Are you moving on? Are you going to move on to management, or what's your plan with rugby?
No coaching or anything like that. Just going to relax, enjoy my weekends, have a few beers when I want to have a beer, and answer to no one.
That's it, absolutely great. Well, nice to meet you, Tom. Great again to meet you, Bill. I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. Thanks to Mel for filming. Let me just get it on camera. No, you don't want to. Okay. Yeah, cheers, guys. Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. This is an add-on to the interview we did earlier with Bill Dobson of Brains. We're looking at the Brains Gold. I've noticed that it's gone from 4.7% to 4.3%. I don't know if that's got anything to do with the bottle version or the cask version, but I just wanted to ask Bill the same question. So Bill's going to explain the difference of the beers.
We've lowered. This is the first time that we've served the new 4.3% ABV SA Gold. We've lowered the ABV really to make it more accessible on a number of fronts. One, more sessionable at 4.3%. 4.7, it's at the higher end of ABV, and we want people to be able to enjoy it and have a good time enjoying it without worrying about the alcohol content. But what we've been very, very careful and worked very hard on is to make sure we preserve all the real characters of SA Gold. Its hoppiness, its refreshingness, and for all in abundance. It's even more drinkable and refreshing at 4.3% in the original 4.7.
Should we have a taste?
So you see what you think of it, sir.
Okay, sure. It's very refreshing. And you still get that cascade, don't you? Definitely get that cascade.
The hops are beautifully still all come through.
Yep.
So it's got everything everyone loves about it. And we all have to be responsible about what ABVs we serve and sell. So we always urge people to drink responsibly. I always say drink quantity but do it responsibly.
So 4.7% is still in the bottle?
Yes, the bottle still is at 4.7%. The bottle is our number one selling bottle. We decided to keep it at 4.7%. The cask only is changing to 4.3. The other thing on the cask, as you will see, hopefully, is we've got a whole new range of cask pump clips.
Look at that.
So
the dark, which I love the dark. It's always been my curry beer, if you like. I live in South Wales. It's always been my curry beer, the dark. There's the bitter down the end. If you can just manage to get the bitter in, if you just wander down there, if you can.
Evil device.
Sorry, you want to squeeze back? Thank you.
So, the beer at 4 point, I take you had a look at all the lovely new pump clips. They do look great. the reason behind the 4.7% bottle is because it is the #1 seller, and you really didn't want to change anything about the #1 seller being about with Brains. With the cask, it's lowered to 4.3%, but it's still got all that great flavour. So it's a good achievement, really.
The other thing on the 4.3 in the cask is for the pricing to be a bit more acceptable to people in this.
I see.
It's difficult times. We're all looking for value, and by lowering the ABV, we can lower the price all the way through the chain, and the customer can benefit from all the same flavour and refreshment, but a lower price and get higher value as well.
Fantastic.
So, time will tell, but we think we've made the right decision. A number of other brewers have done exactly the same with some of their higher ABV, more premium products. So, we're not alone in making that move. It's been done very carefully. What a great occasion is today to launch that to new beer.
With GBBF.
We've had great positive comments on it so far, so I think so far so good.
Well, I can't really taste the difference. I mean, let's have a sip together, Bill. Come on. And for me, the bottle and the cask is exactly the same. Magician, absolute magician. Nice to meet you again, Bill. We'll probably meet at another beer festival somewhere, maybe end of this year or next year. But thanks for joining us on another edition. Thanks to Brains Brewery, which is www.S.A.Brains.co.uk. Check them out. Cheers.